Mr. Chapp was operating a vehicle while intoxicated and then displayed or pointed a muzzle-loading firearm at folks that were confronting him after a single vehicle crash that would constitute a felonious assault.
He crashed his car. Then he pulled out a muzzle-loading firearm and pointed it at the people who came to help him. Then he got into a fist fight. All of this while drunk. William Chapp is in a Michigan courtroom today, and his lawyer's entire defense strategy is 3 words he doesn't remember. The judge has a plea deal in front of him, the prosecutor's ready, and this man's freedom is on the line. Watch how this plays out.
Are you Mr. Chapp? What's your name in jail there?
William Chapp.
William Chapp, okay. All right, Mr. Nightingale, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. Can you hear me okay?
Yep. All right, so we have People v. William Chapp, filed 26-7132FH. Mr. Chapp and his lawyer, Mr. Nightingale, are appearing by Zoom from separate locations. Let me know if you need a breakout room. The prosecuting attorney, Ms. Goodrich, is present here for the people. It's scheduled for an arraignment. I also have a plea agreement in front of me with an amended information to facilitate that plea agreement and an affidavit to support the factual basis for a no contest plea. Is that how we wish to proceed, Mr. Nightingale?
It is, Your Honor.
For purposes of arraignment, is a forensic center referral requested?
No, Your Honor. We would waive reading of the rights and his charges at this point. Request to enter a plea pursuant to the written agreement before the court.
All right. Can you mark this as exhibit 1? Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. Chapp, would you raise your right hand for me? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Mr. Chapp, I'm sorry, Mr. Nightingale, what's the reason for a no contest plea?
Lack of memory due to intoxication.
And Ms. Goodrich, the people consent?
Yes.
So, Mr. Chapp, a no contest plea means I won't ask you about what happened, but I'm going to ask you a lot of questions to make sure you understand your rights and what's happening here. But I want you to understand a no contest plea has the same legal effect as a guilty plea in terms of you being convicted of the offenses and my authority or jurisdiction to sentence you. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
So this is an important hearing. It includes the waiver of constitutional rights that you have. So I want you to listen carefully. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me. If you need to talk to your lawyer, you just let me know at any time. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, now I have to advise you the maximum penalty that you could face for these charges. Count 1 is assault with a dangerous weapon. That's a felony punishable by a maximum of 4 years in prison and or a $2,000 fine. Count 3 is a charge of operating while intoxicated. That's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of $100 to $500 and or 360 hours of community service. The court can order rehabilitative programmings, costs of prosecution and emergency response, and vehicle immobilization. Count 4 is an assault and battery. That's a misdemeanor punishable by a maximum of 93 days and or $500 fine. Do you understand the maximum penalty for those charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole anywhere?
No, Your Honor.
Were you on bond for any other cases at the time of this incident?
No, Your Honor.
Did you read and understand the rights listed on the advice of rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you signed that form, looks like a few days ago?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that list, the rights that you have to a trial that you waive and give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any question for me or Mr. Nightingale about any of those rights?
No, Your Honor.
Do you wish to give up those rights and not have a trial and enter this plea instead?
Yes, Your Honor.
If I accept your plea, you give up any claim that that plea was caused by any threats or by any promises outside the terms of the plea agreement. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Also, when you plead guilty, you lose the right to appeal And if you wanted to appeal, you'd have to seek permission by filing an application. But the types of issues that you could raise on an appeal after pleading guilty are very limited, much more limited than if you were convicted after trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
The plea agreement provides in exchange for your plea of no contest to those charges I outlined, the prosecutor will dismiss the remaining charges and enhancements. There's an agreement that any weapon seized will be returned to the owner, Robert Stillwell. And there's a restitution of OWI reimbursement of $225. Do you understand the terms of that plea agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Nightingale, is that a full, fair, and accurate statement of his terms?
It is, Your Honor. Thank you.
Ms. Goodrich?
Yes.
All right, so Mr. Chapp, other than the plea agreement, has anybody promised you anything to get you to plead no contest?
No, Your Honor.
Has anybody threatened you to make you do so?
No. No, Your Honor.
Is entering this plea your own free choice?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing all this, how do you wish to plead to the charge in count 1, assault with a dangerous weapon, guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
How do you wish to plead to the charge in count 3, operating while intoxicated, guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
And how do you wish to plead to the charge in count 4, assault, guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
All right, and I have reviewed the affidavit, which has been marked as Joint Exhibit 1. I find that it does establish a factual basis in that on that date and time in the county of Sheboygan, Mr. Chapp was operating a vehicle while intoxicated and then displayed or pointed a muzzle-loading firearm at folks that were confronting him after a single vehicle crash that would constitute a felonious assault. And also then he did engage in a physical assault with one Daryl St. Clair, which would support the charge in count 4, the misdemeanor assault. Mr. Nightingale, do you agree that a factual basis is established?
I do agree, Your Honor.
Ms. Goodrich?
Yes.
And Mr. Nightingale, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or inducements?
No.
And do you believe that I've complied with MCR 6.302?
The court has.
Ms. Goodrich, do you agree?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Chapp, I find that your plea is knowingly, understandingly, and voluntarily made, and that there is a sufficient basis in fact and law to believe you're guilty of those offenses that you pled no contest to. So I hereby accept your plea, and we can schedule sentencing for Mr. Nightingale. We could do the morning of May 26th.
If I can check my schedule.
Okay.
I do have to be in Chippewa County that morning. Is there any way that I could be there in the afternoon potentially?
Well, we'll have to talk in general about that. Like we typically put you in the mornings because we've got other attorneys that fill our afternoons.
Right.
So if you're no longer a morning availability to us, I don't know. I mean, you make up the bulk of our morning dockets usually.
Sure. Yeah, Judge, I think this is just a weird scheduling situation. I hope this isn't an issue in the future. I just know that not just Sheboygan County, but also Chippewa, Luce, everybody's kind of been moving stuff around. So I apologize. I don't.
That's okay. I can do the afternoon on May 26th. I'm just indicating if this becomes a long-term thing, we'll have to sit down with MIDC and look at our scheduling.
Yeah, sounds good, Judge.
So let's do 2 p.m. on May 26th.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Chapp, you'll have to cooperate with a pre-sentence report and interview. Someone will be back to meet with you to interview you for that. Anything further from the defense?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Anything further from the people?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you then, Mr. Chapp.
Thank you.
William Chapp drove drunk, pointed a firearm at innocent bystanders, then threw punches, and walked away with a plea deal that avoids trial. The judge accepted it. The sentencing is set. But here's the question. When a man can't remember his own crimes because he was drunk, does a no contest plea actually deliver justice to the victims? Or does it just deliver convenience? Do you think the judge was right to accept this deal, or did the victims deserve more? Comment below, hit like, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns.